Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. Trust is a sacred thing. We don't give it away easily, not after it's been broken especially. And yet, something in us still aches for connection, for closeness, for someone to hold our truth gently in their hands and say, I see you and I'll stay. But what do we do when the memory of betrayal is still sharp? How do we learn to trust again? Not naively, not blindly, but in a way that honors both love and self-respect. That's what this episode is about. It's for the ones who've been burned, but still want to feel the sun. There comes a moment after heartbreak, whether from a partner, a parent, a friend, or even from life itself, when we start to crave softness again. We want to believe that not everyone is going to hurt us, that not every hand will drop us, that not every closeness will cost us our peace. But the moment we even consider trusting again, our defenses rise like floodgates, and sometimes that resistance isn't fear, it's wisdom. Because love without boundaries isn't love, it's surrender. And trust without discernment isn't faith, it's self-abandonment. So the question becomes, how do I open my heart without handing it over? How do I connect deeply without disappearing? And the answer begins here, with yourself. Before we can ever trust another person again, we have to rebuild the trust we lost in ourselves. That's what betrayal does. It makes us second guess everything. Why didn't I see the signs? Why did I stay so long? Why did I believe them? Why did I trust at all? And these questions can turn cruel in our minds. They can make us treat ourselves like the villain instead of the one who was wounded. But you weren't wrong for trusting. You were open. You were loving. You were you. The betrayal wasn't your failure. It was theirs. But healing? Healing is your responsibility. And it starts by saying, I will not punish myself for having loved. I will not silence the part of me that still wants to believe. Relearning trust is not about erasing caution. It's about letting your inner wisdom help you form healthier connections. It's saying, I can love you and still say no. I can forgive you and still keep distance. I can be kind without letting you back in. I can feel affection and still walk away if it's not right. This is not coldness. This is maturity. This is emotional safety. One of the most beautiful truths about healing is that it doesn't have to look like it used to. You don't have to go back to the wide open, all-trusting version of yourself. That's not necessary to love unconditionally. You can become someone even wiser, someone who listens to their body when it whispers, someone who pays attention to patterns, someone who loves from a place of strength, not longing. And here's the most hopeful part of all. Real trust doesn't ask you to lose yourself. It lets you find yourself alongside someone else who treasures that journey. So if you're standing at that edge right now, if someone good has come along and it feels safer to run than to hope, well then you need to pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, not do I trust them, but do I trust myself to stay whole even if this doesn't work out? That's the key. That's the doorway. When we know we'll stay true to ourselves no matter what, we can walk into love without fear of losing who we are. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve to be met with care. And you deserve love that doesn't require you to shrink or compromise to earn it. Learning to trust again isn't a leap of blind faith. It's 1,000 little choices. To listen, to honor, to wait, to try again, carefully, truthfully, and with love. And I promise you, that kind of trust, it can build something beautiful, one thread at a time. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.